Where do you think the Yes case went wrong? Certainly the contradictions didn't help. Voice pioneer Marcia Langton insisted the full Uluru Statement was 28 pages. The Prime Minister insisted it was just 1 page. And with their huge advertising budget, $7 million donated by the banks, $2 million from Telstra alone, they still didn't explain how the voice might work and fix the uncertainty that was driving the no vote. So now Aborigines won't get special access to Parliament. What would make a difference? My suggestions are based on my experience working with the now disbanded Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Commission. I saw things the public seldom see. Here are my suggestions for the way ahead. First, allow long-term unemployed people to keep some of their Centrelink payments on top of their wages when they enter the workforce. Otherwise, getting a job replaces free income from Centrelink with income you have to work for. The roughly 50% of working-age Aborigines currently on Centrelink don't like that offer. Second, any parents on welfare who don't send their kids to school go onto a fully managed welfare card, one where you only spend it on essentials. A welfare card without even the current 20% you can spend on anything won't be popular. It will be an incentive to send your kids to school after a good night's sleep, a hot shower, a nourishing breakfast, and with a will to learn that you inspired in them. Third, require anyone living in remote communities to move, with fair removal expenses paid, to areas of high employment, such as fruit growing districts, where they're crying out for workers. That's not to restrict anyone's right to remain in a remote location. Just don't expect the taxpayer to keep paying your welfare if you decline a reasonable move to a worthwhile job opportunity. Fourth, keep remote communities dry and drug-free, heavily policed. Now, if you like a beer or the choice to have one, gain skills and move to where the work is, and you'll have that choice. Fifth, 18-year-olds in remote areas should not immediately go onto welfare. That's a terrible start to adult life. They should be required to earn or learn, including special, culturally sensitive residential boot camps that are fun and teach them fitness, teamwork, self-discipline, motivation. Sixth, work for the dole schemes should be continued, but you don't get paid if you don't show up. That's not a fine, that's no show, no pay. Anything unreasonable about that? Finally, there should be a limit to the amount of welfare paid to any one household. Aborigines value the extended family, and I admire that. But 2 middle-aged Aboriginal couples, each with 3 grown children, sharing a rambling country home produces a household income of more than $3,000 a week, taxpayer funded. No wonder we can't persuade them to enter the workforce. The pay's better if you do nothing. Given the willingness of yes and no voters to make a difference, these initiatives should be made a reality, and don't put them in the Constitution. The idea is to remain flexible. Keep the initiatives that produce results, drop the ones that don't. Thank you once again for playing your part and preserving an Australian Parliament that is equally accessible to all Australians, regardless of race, creed or colour. May it forever be.